Hi, everybody. Bill Panoff here for Porthole Cruise and Travel Magazine. You know, one of the most anticipated new cruise lines that I have yet to sail on is Virgin Voyages, catching the attention not only for its onboard amenities, but also for its design, a design very different from the traditional cruise ship layouts. And joining me today to discuss the vision behind Virgin Voyages is the Senior Vice President of Design, Dee Cooper. Dee, welcome aboard. How are you?
Hello, thank you, Bill, and hello everyone at Porthole Magazine. I'm great, thank you very much. I hope everybody's feeling safe and well in this COVID crazy world.
We are. It's a pleasure to be able to speak with you, if not by Zoom. Hopefully in the future we'll be in person. But
Yes.
tell us a little bit about how you got started working with the Virgin brand.
So yes, I've been working for the Virgin brand for a very long time. I think over 21 years or something crazy like that. I like to pretend I started as a very small child. No, I actually had, I started working for Virgin Atlantic, the long haul airline based out of the UK. I think when I was 24, down in Gatwick, in near London in the UK, and I was responsible for the design of our aircraft and our terminals and our uniforms and all those sorts of things.
Wow.
So I basically grew up and was lucky enough to work for Virgin Atlantic for 16 years and was responsible for the whole sort of customer experience. So everything from the service to the food. I ran the lounge operations as well. So I have lots of experience of bringing the brand to life and bringing the Virgin brand to life, which is really why they rang me. I think I started working on this project in 2012, even before we got investors, to sort of create what would Virgin Voyages be, and how would it find its place within this amazing cruise vacation that all our competitors offer. So very exciting.
Virgin Voyages has received a lot of press about the unique stateroom design. What inspired these beyond the traditional designs that you would see on any other cruise ship?
Well, I have to confess, I actually hadn't been on a cruise before I started working for Virgin Voyages. But when I first went on my first ship, I was, myself and my colleagues at the time, I think there was probably about 5 or 6 of us, and only 2 or 3 of us that were non-cruise line industry people. We were so impressed by the staterooms and the fact that you had this amazing view of the sea, and you didn't have to be sort of in a 5-star hotel or be a millionaire to have this awesome sea view. So I think that was the first thing that we felt was very, very important, was for connection with the sea. So actually the Scarlet Lady and all our ships, they're tower ships. So where the cabin decks are narrower than the main sort of promenade deck down on deck 7, which has allowed us to have 93% of our cabins, I believe, have sea views, and 87% have balconies. So balconies was really important to us, and just enjoying the chance of allowing our sailors, as we call our customers, time to hang out in the stateroom in their cabin and watch those waves roll by as a cruise holiday will allow you to do.
The fact that you never have sailed before on other cruise lines probably worked in your favor, gave you like an open mind in terms of what your vision was, and the elements of a traditional cruise ship design that you knew you wanted to avoid when designing new Virgin Voyages ships. What were those elements that you wanted to stay away from?
Well, I think, to be honest with you, I was very excited by the cruise holiday, the cruise vacation, and the chance that it gives you to have different types of holiday, whether it's a multi-generational holiday, whether it's a holiday with family, whether it's a holiday with friends. The fact that you sort of get to stay together and then go apart to go on shore excursions. I think it's an amazing holiday, and definitely we all very much fell in love with sailing and cruising, and indeed we're inspired by some of the sort of Hollywood perceptions of voyaging, whether,
Sure.
dare I say it, even the Titanic and the glamour that we all associate with Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio, you know,
Yep.
are playing across that set. So we want to bring some of that modern glamour to back into our ship and really enjoy being at sea. You know, sea views are very important from the ship.
Sure.
And really give people the sort of modern customer. As we know, we're all very, very busy. We have very demanding lives. We have no time. So we want great, high quality choice. So how we set up the ship with all the multiple dining facilities, we have over 20 different dining facilities, with the choice of bars and entertainment venues. It really was about giving people great choice in this modern, you know, as a modern consumer wants in any great city or on any great holiday.
Sure. How did the final product turn out compared to what you envisioned in the design process?
Actually, and it sort of makes me very, very proud, but also it actually turned out better. We work very hard to design on paper and to create renders and CGIs of the real spaces that we're creating, so that we can all sign it off and be very happy with the layout and the, you know, the finishes, the materials, the furniture, etc., etc. when in the right stage, in the drawing stage, so that we allow the builders and the shipbuilders and the outfitters to get on and make it for us. We actually play spot the difference with our photographs and our renders. And to be honest with you, the real photos are actually nicer than the renders. So it's, I mean, I think we've been really excited and really proud, and just to see the way they build ships and the sort of human ingenuity that goes into making a 110,000 ton vessel is just so awesome. So we were very proud, and she's better in reality.
Well done. Well done. Do you have a favorite space on board the Valiant Lady, and which space do you think the sailors, if you call them, would enjoy the most?
Well, I think, gosh, it's very hard, because that's like asking me which one of my children, my fantasy children, I like the best. But I think there's a couple of spaces that I love. So one of the things that we knew was very important, and indeed I'd learned from Virgin Atlantic, was first impressions count. So when you first board the ship, you board the ship on deck 7, which is our promenade deck, and you enter directly into the roundabout. So you directly enter the heart of the ship, and immediately it presents customers and our sailors, as we call them, with the choices across the ship. So we have a DJ in the corner, you know, with some lovely ambient tunes. We have a bar on the other side. So if you want to grab a beer and go for a walk around the deck, you can. If you want to treat yourself to an ice cream, or if you just want to hang out in a really beautiful ambient space with dichroic light, and one where you see the beam, you know, the width of the ship, so you very much get to understand you're at sea. So I think the roundabout, the main entrance and the sort of heart of the ship is very, very important to us, and I think people will love. The other space I would say is one of my other favorites is our Razzle Dazzle restaurant. It's probably one of our more casual restaurants, but that's almost why I like it, because it's more like a canteen feel. So it's relaxed. I can go there, you know, when I'm really busy and I want to go to the gym, and then I need to grab some lunch, and then I want to go out on my shore excursion. I know I can go there and grab some great food, like a macaroni cheese, something really nice and easy and relaxed, but it allows me to eat quickly and easily in a fun, inspired space. Because the concept behind Razzle Dazzle was the camouflage ships that we saw in the First World War, where they were painted with the razzle-dazzle patterns, so that the enemy, as it were, didn't know if you were sailing forward or backwards or to the left, to east or west. So it's all striped up. So it's a crazy space, but nice and informal and casual, but still great food.
One of the most unique in-cabin or in-stateroom features is the seabed. Can you explain a little bit how the design came to be?
So we knew that the cabin had to be the most amazing, high quality hotel room at sea with a great bed.
Sure.
But we also wanted the cabin to do more for our customers. So we decided to invent the seabed, which gives our customers the choice to be more social, and if they wish, to move it into a sofa bed, sort of L-shaped sofa setup. But basically, we just acknowledged, you know, being in a room with the view of the sea, sometimes you want to have a sort of more time to just hang out and relax and not get up so early in the morning as we do in our regular lives. And that's why we try to give people choice and flexibility when they're in their room. So if they want to leave it in bed mode the whole time, they're very welcome to. But if they want to be more social and have it in a sofa mode, invite friends over, you know, share a drink, they can do that as well. So we gave them choice, really. And I think some of that came from, you know, sort of my industrial design background and obviously experience of airlines with aircraft seat design, and how you give the customer as much flexibility and choice as they get on board an aircraft. So we were trying to give people a little bit more in the cabins and allow them to really enjoy that view of the ocean rolling past.
Can you give us some insight, Dee, into why you chose certain colors or themes in your design?
So basically, we stood back and we knew that we wanted to create a modern cruise line holiday. And we came up with the sort of brand promise of the modern romance of sailing. And when you think about words like romance, you feel inspired by the past. And when you add modern to it, it means that you want to execute it in a bang up to date contemporary fashion. So we were very honest that we were at sea, so that we're on a ship. So we didn't want to hide that, and we wanted to enjoy almost, as I've said earlier, the amazing engineering and naval architecture of a ship. So we did keep the finishes very simple across the ship. So the metals, the floor, the teak decking looks all very simple and very classic in their design.
Dee Cooper, Virgin Voyages, a real pleasure interviewing you today, and wish you great success with the relaunch of the Virgin ships in the water and the growth of Virgin Voyages. I'm Bill Panoff with Porthole Cruise and Travel Magazine.